Welcome back to the Life&Times podcast with your host Lloyd Phillips.
And I'm Leighton Rowan.
It's we're having major troubles around here.
Yeah.
The insurance our insurance agent is not happy.
They're not happy with us.
There's an earthquake in the studio.
Yeah.
And forced us out. They had to rewire the electricity, but we're back now.
Yeah, we're back.
We're back again.
Yep. It was a mess, but we're back.
Yeah, we are so back.
Oh yeah, 2024, here we come.
Listen, you're going to hear this officially. I guess it would be on. What is today?
I don't know. Monday? Yeah.
Yeah, you're going to be hearing this tomorrow officially. I mean, we all know we recorded earlier, but so fresh off the new year.
Yep. Happy New Year, people.
Fresh off the New Year celebration. I guess it's not. It's
still the New Year.
Yeah, it's fresh off the last year.
Yeah.
Last year, you're so last year.
Yeah.
Yeah. Your hair is so last year, Leighton.
It's pretty luscious.
It does look pretty good. So yeah, it was an interesting time these past few weeks. You know, there was just a few things that were on my mind. My daughter's birthday party. Let's just go here. I don't really talk about the party necessarily. It's just I want to make a reference. When I was a kid and we had birthday parties, it wasn't elaborate. This is exactly what happened when I was a kid. It's your birthday day, okay? So I guess if it was on a Wednesday, on maybe a Friday or Saturday, you'd have kids over at 1 o'clock. They might play till about 5, maybe 4, and then they all leave. And all we actually did was they brought out a cake that Mom made, Betty Crocker, back in the day, pre-inflection, probably cost $2, $1.50. And they bought the can of icing.
Yep.
And however many candles let's just say 11 for the sake of this, because that's how old my daughter is now. But and then you blow them out, and then you open presents, and then you go outside and play football or whatever.
Yeah. And then
that's it.
Yeah.
That's the whole party.
Yeah. And then the kids go home.
So I'm going to do the math here, because Mom would also blow up balloons and put little streamers in the house. So that was probably $1, and for the balloons, maybe $2 or $3 into this thing.
Yeah.
The cake and with the icing.
Yep.
Let's go $5 total with the candles and the icing. So I don't know, whatever the math was. Is that $8?
Around there.
My party cost $10.
Yeah.
That's what it cost.
Yeah.
Well, and then they'd buy me a gift.
Oh yeah.
So they'd buy me a gift. So Mom and Dad, and it could have been shoes, like whatever. It was like one thing, you know. It was like maybe shoes or a shirt I wanted. I don't know. A Nintendo game, probably when I was 11.
Yeah.
So $50 for $65. That's how that was the birthday.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm doing wrng as a parent.
Oh well, either one of us are doing wrong, because I'm doing it wrong as well.
I mean, well, so okay. They wanted to do this thing, which it's not a new thing, but you know, the escape room.
Yeah.
I've been to an escape room. I didn't not like it. I liked it just fine.
Yeah.
Like I thought it was just fine, but it's not. That's weird. Let's just say that you have an escape room birthday party. Everybody shows up in the escape room. You know, whether you take them or they drop them off at the place. You do this thing for like 15 minutes.
Yeah.
And that's it. Right?
Yeah.
$300.
Oh my gosh.
Well, now even if I invited a bunch of kids to my birthday party as a kid, I'm saying these days, I believe there were 18 girls at this party. 18.
18?
Yeah. So you pay that, but that I don't really care about all that. A lot of girls, a lot of friends, that's fine. But the parties these days, like a birthday party, it's like $1,000.
Yeah.
By the time it's all said and done, it's like, okay, I like this shirt, and I like these shoes, and I like those pants. Oh, and I want this drunk elephant skincare products for an 11-year-old.
Yeah.
And it just drags on.
Yep.
Like, oh, well, we got to take her to dinner for her birthday. Not even on, you know, like the party's still coming. And then, hey, can I get Starbucks? Okay, let's take her to Starbucks every day because it's her birthday week. I'm just saying, like, because I do this for my oldest daughter also. So from memory, and I know you didn't like grow up in the 80s, but I would assume the birthday parties were similar.
Yeah, literally the same. My mom, hey, what 5 friends do you want over?
Yeah.
They're coming over to the house.
Yeah.
We're having cake.
And side note, that one that was there on the cusp of 5 or 6 got his feelings hurt.
Yeah, every time. We're having cake, open presents, play with the presents that I just opened or go play outside like you just said. People go home and then it's over.
Yeah.
And yeah, I got a present.
Yeah, listen, I know there's listeners of the podcast for any, so I'm just throwing it out there for this one random listener here. It was after the fact my daughter felt bad because she's like, oh, I didn't invite anybody on my teams. Well, that would have been like 30 kids.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, like all the
yeah.
And so it's just like I don't. So the best one to do that with is skating parties.
Oh yeah,
you can pack 100 kids in these places, and it's like $50. I don't know, it's like 100, whatever it is. It's not that much, but. So I was saying all that to get to this. So my memories of those parties though were this. Now, when I was a kid, my mom she really just let me do what I wanted as far as like go outside with my friends, play football or basketball or whatever we did. She was cool like that. But I would go to parties that were organized, like organized parties.
Yeah.
I didn't like those. You remember, did you go to parties when you were a kid and they would make you wear those stupid hats, those cone hats that said happy birthday?
Yeah.
And then though it was one of the greatest celebrations of my life last night with the horn blower things.
Yeah.
During those little kid parties, they were like, you didn't even really have you had the thing that was rolled up.
Yes. They didn't make a sound, but they unrolled.
Yeah. And by the way, how stupid are those things?
They're so dumb.
Like, it is dumb. Who do you think sat in their bedroom with that thing and just did that all day long? Like, this thing is so awesome. Mom, watch. Stupid. So I'd go to those parties. They'd make you wear those hats, and then they'd play dumb games like, okay, let's see who can sit on the balloons the fastest and make them pop. Remember that stupid game? And I've not in my life never, ever did I have a piñata at my birthday party.
What about Pin the Tail on the Donkey? That was back then.
I'm pretty sure we even played that at my house.
Yeah.
Like, how dumb is that stuff?
Yeah, it's stupid.
I'm not. Let kids be kids. Like, okay, you know it's going to be real fun? Pin, Tail, on the Donkey. I hate 80s birthdays.
Yeah.
No, as much as I love them, they also are equally as cringy.
Yeah, but they're...
Kids don't do those things anymore.
No, but they were so much more simple, though. I think that's the beauty in them.
Well, let me tell you this. As far as simplicity goes, I mean, I wish I could have bought a $7 piñata and a stick. You're like, you kids get out there. That's your birthday.
Yep.
And I've never, you know what? You know what I think I should do? I think this could be a real moneymaker here. Well, not really, because people don't hit piñatas anymore for birthday parties. Not unless they're nerdy organized ones. But what if you started a piñata company that actually had candy that didn't suck?
Yeah, no kidding.
What if that was a thing?
Yeah, like you hit it and a Snickers bar
You're
pops out.
telling me a Jolly Rancher popped out of that thing?
Yeah.
Not like those, you know.
It put like the off-brand jawbreakers in there.
Hey, speaking of the best worst candy I remember, because it didn't even have a name. It was a strawberry wrapper. It was a strawberry wrapper.
Oh, yeah.
I thought that tasted good, but it wasn't like a real candy you've heard of.
Yeah.
I don't think it had a name.
It looked like a strawberry, and then the flavor, it was like it wasn't a Jolly Rancher, but...
Oh, no. They had to get it from Adam Morris for sure, but I don't know. But it had no name on it.
Yeah, I have no clues what those are called.
Just for nostalgia purposes, I may leave that in the piñata. But let's like put real candy in there.
Let's spice them up.
Who does that though?
Which one?
Just put a blindfold on and get to whacking and if you hit the thing 3 times hard, it busted. Like it's just the only time I would imagine if kids couldn't bust it is if you had an entire friend list who had 0 athletic ability.
Yeah.
And, they probably hit it for 30 minutes.
Yeah.
But regular kids hit it like 3 times.
Yeah.
And that was it. I hate 80s birthday parties.
I can tell you're really passionate
Well, I don't hate them because they're the best times ever, like when you think about them. And then, like I said, I guarantee that the party, not my gift, the party costs $10.
Yeah.
Max.
Yeah.
And everybody dropped your kids off at your house.
Yep.
And we didn't go anywhere.
Nope.
You know what? I don't remember whose, but I did go to a couple birthday parties where they were like, hey, we're going to Celebration Station.
Yeah, Celebration Station was so awesome.
I thought it was awesome.
I think I may have had one birthday party there.
I know I've been there.
But I was really young.
Yeah, but I love Celebration Station. They had batting cages.
Yep. Go-karts, the arcade.
And mini golf.
Oh, yeah. Putt-putt.
Yeah, it's funny about putt-putt is I never really got into it like as an adult. I don't say, kids, let's go to putt-putt.
Yeah.
But when I would pass them when I was a kid, I would always be like,
oh, yeah.
let's go.
Yeah.
But it's not, 'cause once you started playing real golf, putt-putt's not really that fun. It depends on, I guess, the course. There's this did you see the Netflix? There's a new season, and it's a putt-putt. It's a putt-putt. Why can I not say what that is? Mini golf. It's a mini golf course, and there's a lot of awesome obstacles. And Rob Riggle is the commentator, and like,
oh, so it's like a challenge.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, but there's they got funny people that are commentators.
Yeah.
You'd have to watch. I watched one episode for 5. Well, I didn't watch an episode. I watched 5 minutes of it, but I was leaving the house, but I just clicked on it because I'm like, what is this?
Yeah.
So I saw it was Rob Riggle and somebody else famous. I can't remember. But
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but I never really, as an adult, think that stuff is cool.
Putt-putt's fun. I like putt-putt.
I mean, I guess if I went with my friends, but I did try to take the girls, and they just hit it 30 shots in a row.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You wouldn't want to go with me. I'd probably beat you. So.
And I got all, well, we all know that's not true. This is a 300 bowling ring. I don't know if you know. If you
Yeah,
see that.
but that's
300 bowling ring.
too different.
I know, but
You know.
listen, if I can hit it straight, I can.
Oh, so you got that from bowling at 300?
This one?
Yeah.
No, I actually just bought this one on
Gotcha.
on Amazon.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I just got that off of
Yeah.
Amazon.
Oh,
yeah, $12.
Yeah, but you probably bowled
But-
one and then just didn't order it.
But
or
when
something.
Daddy walks in prior lanes, it's
Yeah.
over.
Yeah.
They'll be like, "Oh my gosh!" I'll be giving tips and
Oh
a
yeah.
bunch of other stuff.
Oh yeah, probably pictures and autographs and stuff.
Yeah, I'm real big in Sapulpa.
Yeah.
Yeah, huge in
Sapulpa
Sapulpa
lanes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
real big over there.
Yeah.
And I've never rolled because I said I had to have wrist surgery.
Oh, that's pretty smart.
Yep. Yeah, the old wrist is not ticking.
That carpal tunnel in
Yeah.
there somewhere.
Carpal tunnel got me big time. I haven't been able to roll 300 in a while. So, yeah, that's where I got that one. I think now that you say that, maybe we should try to revive something. Maybe we should have like a mini golf challenge.
Yeah.
And then we make a ring, and
Ooh.
then there's a championship ring.
Yeah, I like that.
Oh man,
I'd be the first one with the ring. That'd be awesome.
we'd have to see how many courses there are around here, and it'd be like we're professional golfers, but on the mini golf.
Oh yeah.
Tour. But how many? I only know of one, right? And there's just one existing in Tulsa that at least I know. No, because there's like some Is there?
Oh yeah,
indoor?
there's indoor ones.
So-
Like Incredible Pizza and places like that.
Oh, yeah, all right, forgot about that. And like in Pittsburgh, the new thing in Pittsburgh is like mini golf courses, but they're indoors. Like people bought these in the Strip District. They bought warehouses and they just made them mini golf places.
Yeah, that's cool.
Oh, and there's a mini golf place at Mother Road Market.
Oh yeah.
So we could come up with like 5, and then champion takes all.
You remember arcades?
Yeah.
Like there was like you could just go to the arcade when I was little.
Yeah, but also, I thought, did we talk about this before?
I don't think so.
So, yeah, there was one at Eastland Mall.
Yeah.
That was the cool mall around Tulsa, Oklahoma at the time. I honestly, at one point, I think it was cooler than Woodland Hills, I believe, at one point. And because of the movie theater, I just liked it. It was like downstairs.
Yep.
Well, anyway, yeah, they had an arcade there. Like, that was a really cool arcade place.
Yeah.
And people from where I'm from, or grew up, they would drive 40 miles to go to the arcade.
Yeah. I just remember like being in summer camps and that we'd take field trips and they'd be the arcade. And I mean, I just don't, that was a blast. They don't have those anymore. You got to go to Chuck E. Cheese.
Well, here's what's funny about arcades. Because now they have video games, of course.
Yeah.
Everybody has video games in their house. They didn't then,
Yeah.
not necessarily. Well, I went to an arcade. Where was I at? Oh, I took my kids bowling over Thanksgiving.
Oh, yeah.
And I took them to an arcade. In that arcade, this is when I discovered, like any games that you'd put money in and push the button, if you just have enough quarters, you can beat any one of those games.
Oh, yeah.
Because you literally only just hit the button as fast as you can.
Yeah.
That's all you do.
Yeah.
If you got $10 worth of quarters and you can do this,
Yeah.
you'll beat the game.
Yeah.
Which leads me to believe, why did I think this was the greatest time of my life? Like, oh man, this is awesome. I love this. It's just the thought of it now.
Yeah.
It didn't seem that fun. Oh, no. Now,
yeah.
Now it just doesn't seem fun.
Yeah, but back then it was a blast.
Yeah, I thought it was awesome.
Yeah.
I was always trying to beat bad dudes.
I don't know that one. I don't think.
Or Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, Ninja Turtles was fun.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I think maybe the reason that seems, because those times were awesome.
Yeah.
But now they just have so much more. They have so much more now that kids are bored.
Yeah.
Like they have so much stuff to do now that kids are bored.
Yeah, that they get bored.
And that's weird.
And it makes no sense.
No, because even if I was bored, I didn't even have time. Mom would just tell me to go outside.
Yeah.
I mean, like, let's just say it was like a Saturday morning, and maybe it wasn't sports time. So she's like, go outside and play.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
then if I came in an hour later, she'd say, what are you doing? Yeah. What were you going to say?
No, I could be wrong. I'd have to ask my mom, but like, I don't ever remember being a kid and going up to my mom and being like, hey, I'm bored. I want something to do. Like, I just did things. If I was bored, I quickly was not bored because I would go do something.
Yeah. Well, no, I would entertain myself.
Yeah.
This is weird that my kids didn't do this. I bet I played with toys till I was 10.
I 100% did.
I mean, I had to at least be 10.
Oh, yeah.
I was still playing with whatever.
I was outside digging tunnels and trenches for my G.I. Joes.
Yeah.
Making sure they don't get assassinated by the bad guy. Yeah, I was out there.
Here's I never thought about this, but I never did figure out how I determined who the hero was, because I would even play with Green Army Man and and I go pew, and I'd flip one down and go pew, and flip one down, and I never had predetermined who the hero was.
Yeah, I didn't either, and I also didn't really put thought behind why they were even fighting the war.
Well, everybody's fighting different wars.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, for different reasons.
Yeah.
There's no telling.
Yeah, there's no telling.
It's probably blood diamonds.
And then, but back to being bored. And then if I got bored of that, then I would ride my bike. If I got bored of that, you know what I mean? I just went on to the next thing, and then the sun would be going down, and then I'd go and take a shower, go to bed.
I think I've said this before, and I'm not acting like it was like major. It wasn't major stuntman stuff, but I do think about it. There was a rope tied to a tree, and the rope was only probably maybe 3/4 inch.
Yeah.
Around OD. You know?
Yeah.
And,
outside diameter people.
Yeah. And I would ride my bike down the street, and it was slightly on an incline from the angle I would start at. So as fast as I could go, I would ride right through my yard, right at that rope, and I would grab the rope. My bike would dart straight out in the field and wreck itself as I would swing almost parallel, almost at a 90-degree angle, and swing back down. And I did that all the time. Could you imagine what kind of actual air I would have got if that rope would have broke halfway in between the swing? It would have launched me 100 yards.
Yeah, you would have broke something.
Yeah, and I did that all the time, and it was fun. And to this day, to this day, I didn't recognize it when I just drove by, but like 3 or 4 years ago, I drove by, and that rope is still in that tree, but now the tree has grown around the rope. The rope is part of the tree now.
Yeah. Did you step on the gas pedal, jump out of your car, grab onto the rope?
No.
Oh.
I figured it's got to be due to snap eventually.
Yeah, it's probably a little weathered.
I put that up there. My dad could have put it up there for all I know, but that rope was in that tree since I was probably 5 years old. Wow. And it was still there, like just the other day. Still the same basketball goal, which is amazing because it's broke. Yeah. And it's still there. Yeah. Like, somebody change it out.
Yeah, do something. Yeah, switch it out.
Spruce your property value up. It looks like, that looks terrible. Anyway, how did I even get sidetracked?
I don't know.
You know what? I'll tell you this. Speaking of jumping stuff, I noticed this past well, within, I don't know, 2 weeks ago. My friend had a Volvo where I'm at, like work wise. He rented a Volvo, and I don't know why he decided to do this. To be honest, I really don't. I actually even kind of think it was dumb, but the railroad track sets up on like a little hump.
Yeah.
So when we started going towards the railroad tracks, normally you'd slow down just in case the tracks are uneven, so you don't blow a tire.
Yeah.
He didn't do that. He pressed the gas pedal and decided to make the car go in the air a little.
Oh yeah, heck yeah.
Yeah, which on the surface I felt like was dumb, but we learned something when that happened. He had no idea because he made the same face I did. He punched on the gas. He kind of jumped that hump, not like Duke Boy, but it was in the air. The seat belts automatically cinched us to the seat.
Oh, that's awesome.
It sensed it went airborne and sucked us to the seat.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm like, no way! And he got all excited too. And then he did it again on the way back, which I thought was dumb because I'm like, I thought the first one was dumb. I'm glad that we've recognized Volvos have the fanciest technology. But stop. Like, I'm an adult, and so is he.
Yeah.
So I'm some stuff I think is dumb, and that's a thing I thought was dumb. Here's the thing: I don't know if it's dumb because we don't want to make fun of people.
Oh boy, this should be a good one.
Well, because people can't help. They can't help, but. It's a little known fact that our friend John, his earlobes, he don't have earlobes. They're connected directly to his neck.
Yeah, that's really nerdy.
Have you noticed that?
I have.
I bet if he could wiggle his ears, he could swim good.
Probably.
It's like web feet, but like
yeah.
I bet if.
I think that's what helped Michael Phelps get all those medals.
I'd have to look at his earlobes.
Yeah.
What do you think they look like?
Probably just like John's.
Oh yeah, John. He has webbed earlobes.
Yeah, he doesn't even it doesn't really even like dangle like it should.
Well, no, because it's connected to his neck.
Yeah,
like it's not.
If he got his ears pierced, it'd be like him getting his neck pierced, pretty much.
John, don't pierce your neck, man. I don't know how many people are piercing their necks.
Yeah, I've seen people.
I don't know. Listen, okay, I'm not saying. Well, yeah, I am.
Yeah, you're about to.
Yeah. I was. I'm not trying to mouth the youth, but because it's not every youth, but it's a lot. There's a lot of people. Listen, if you want to be perceived as intelligent, stop dyeing your hair. It doesn't even matter that you dye your hair. If you dye your hair, just make sure it's still the dyed color. But once it starts to fade, and then I don't know,
or your hair starts to grow.
Yeah. I mean. It's like people have no skanky factor anymore. It's like they're like, yeah.
My favorite is like when it's like shaved on the sides and then it's like some funky color up top.
Yeah, I just never did it. Now, have I ever? No.
Have you ever bleached your hair for baseball?
That's where I was going. I've bleached my hair, I guess, or like that color, but I didn't make it red or yellow or whatever. I'll give you an example. Did I ever?
Oh boy.
Maybe for life choices. Did I think Dennis Rodman was skanky? No, I mean, when it comes to life choices, maybe. But like, did I think he was skanky to look at? I actually didn't, because his hair still was like whatever elaborate color was. He just got it done. It was like real fresh lines and circles and like. See, I didn't think that was gross, but I just don't. The dyed hair where it fades out and you just still are rocking it, but you're not, and it looks gross. I don't get all that. Like, quit being skanks.
Yeah,
I mean, the skank factor in the world just went up times 10.
Yeah, well, cousin Dee Dee, her natural color is platinum.
That's right.
Yeah,
my yeah, it is.
That's her natural tone.
Okay. Yeah, I know that because she put it on Facebook. Yeah. You know what? If it goes on Facebook, it's real.
Oh, yeah.
And that's what's funny about Facebook. And everybody knows that. I shouldn't even say this part of the podcast because the whole world thinks the exact same way for the most part. So, well, maybe not, because some people are deceived by it, but you'll look at Facebook like, oh my gosh, it looks so awesome. And it probably is. People do cool stuff. They go cool places. They do things that are elaborate, and that's it. But if that's all you look at, people are deceived, because you look at some people's Facebook and it looks like it's the happiest days of any human being to walk the face of the earth ever.
Yep.
And it's just happy life, and it's not. That's not true.
No.
Like, it's not. I mean, I don't. I mean, I guess I only post things that make people laugh either, or that didn't make grammatical sense.
Yeah, something like that.
I post things that would make people smile or that I think is funny, like that kind. I mean, but then some people who we know are really having real meltdowns. Just make everything look like it's just fake.
Yeah.
Like it's fake book.
Yeah, it is fake.
Get off fake book.
Yeah, it is fake book.
But for some people, it's not fake book. For some people, the flip side of that, for some people, I think they post too much.
Oh, for sure.
Like where you're like, hey, listen, some drama you should just do with yourself. Sometimes people just post stuff because they want other people to feel sorry for them.
Yeah.
Which that bothers me too.
Oh yeah.
Like grow up. I mean, the world these days is unbelievable.
It's ultra soft.
I'm not trying to walk through here like I lived in East LA, but I'm just saying like this is a different time.
Yeah.
And I'm just really skirting a bunch of issues right now, but which I'm trying to, because this isn't a show that we, yeah, whatever. So, was that taught in schools?
Which part? You know what I hated in school?
What's that?
It actually really, really triggered me, and I don't know what made me think about this. Like a couple weeks ago,
I just said it's taught in schools, and you got.
But and I don't know if this happened to you, but I remember it was in high school, and we had a bell that rung when you switch classes, and there'd be like 2 minutes till the bell rang, and so normally kids would start putting away their work, getting their books in their bag, because we carried our backpack into our class, which I don't know if they do that anymore. And then, to get ready to switch, because you only have 3 minutes to go to your locker, switch your books, go to the next class. And we always had this one teacher, and I won't say the name, but if they caught you, quote unquote, packing your stuff up early, 2 minutes before the bell rang, they'd be like, nope, take everything out. We still got 2 minutes left in class. You ever have that happen?
Who was it?
I can't say.
Why not?
Because I'm Facebook friends with them.
Oh, you're Facebook friends with them. Oh yeah, yeah.
But it would drive me bananas. It would drive me nuts. It's like I'm just trying to pack my stuff up because I'm currently done with your class right now because there's only 2 minutes left.
I'm mentally checked out.
Yeah, I'm already done, and so I'm just looking forward to science next.
What subject do they teach?
It was a subject. We did stuff in there.
What subject?
Well, multiple teachers did it, so it was mostly the one that I'm specifically talking about is math.
Oh, math at Lincoln Christian?
No, it was at a different school.
Well, that's the only place you went. So
it was a different high school that I went to, though.
You didn't go to a different high school.
Oh, you don't know my whole life.
You went there
story.
your whole life?
You don't know my whole life story.
Oh, gosh. Whatever, Clarence. So, well, did I have teachers do that? Yeah. Not for that particular subject. Like not like the same thing. They didn't say, "Oh, it's 2 minutes till." No, nobody did that I recall. But no, I had teachers that were idiots.
Yeah, I'm not calling that teacher an idiot.
Well, I'm calling the ones I'm talking about idiots.
Yeah.
I didn't. Some of them were idiots.
Yeah,
they were. I mean, here's what I learned as an adult: when you're a kid in school, they're adults and they're teachers, and even though some of them are rude and some of them are vindictive as adults to kids, not like some. It's not like there was a lot.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Like some where you're like, if you hate kids so bad, why are you a teacher?
Yeah, why in the world?
Like
do you
literally,
teach?
why are you employed here?
Yeah.
If you hate it that bad,
yes,
go somewhere else.
Yeah.
There were other teachers like that
Yes.
that were mean, like for no reason.
Yeah.
And to everybody.
Yeah.
So for those so there were teachers that would get hung up on things that didn't matter.
Yeah.
At all. And then I've often said this, which I was very baffled by, because I loved this lady at the house. My next door neighbor was my high school English teacher, and at school she hated me.
Yeah.
Period. Yeah, there was no maybe she liked me. No, she hated me.
Yeah.
And in turn, I hated her at school too. I didn't like her either.
Yeah.
I hated going to her class. She would be mean every day. Every day she was mean to me. Make mean faces, like be sharp tongued, like just like staring at me and all that. I even love her family. I love her at home.
Yeah.
And at school we did not like each other.
But then as soon as you guys saw each other, you're checking the mail and you're like, oh, hey.
No, it was just act normal when at home. And I'm like, you got I don't know what kind of mind games you're playing, lady. So, yeah, but I mean, I loved her. I just think she thought if she gave in to anything I would do, that maybe she wasn't going to let me run over. Maybe that,
Yeah.
But it's not like I was like trying to run over like I was mean.
Yeah.
Just in a funny way. She wouldn't let me overtake her class. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, well, so yeah, I still loved her at home, but she would still randomly throughout my life just yell at me. So she had an older kid who was wild too, but he was older and like he was I'm gonna go 12 years older than I was.
Oh
probably.
wow.
Yeah, well, 12 years older maybe. Yeah, sounds about right. And so people were always doing stuff to their house, throwing bricks through their car windows and that
Oh
stuff.
my gosh.
Yeah, so or yeah, so rocks. And so I always played baseball and I would play catch out in the front yard. This happened 2 or 3 times in my life. 2 for sure. Where she would come out, see the hole in her car, and would like, "Did you do this?" I'm like, "What?" Because I'd be in the front yard playing catch. She's like, "Did you do this?" I'm like, "No." And if I had, would I still be out in the front yard playing
Yeah, no kidding.
catch? Good God. They like yelled at me twice. And then, eventually the husband would come over. But they both have passed away now. I literally loved both of them. But he would come over and he'd say, I thought I'd try to talk like him, but
You should. I said rest in peace.
well, I can only say one thing that he says. I can't like just do his voice
gotcha.
throughout sentences. This is all he'd say. Lord Dale, Steve Bell.
He introduced himself every time.
Yeah, he would come over to the house. And it didn't care. It didn't matter if it was mom home or dad. He would come over and visit, and he'd sit on the couch. And then when he was acting like he was going to leave, and then he would like slide down from the couch to be sitting on the floor, like he's about to leave. And then he would get back up on the couch and still tell more stories.
Yeah.
And he would move from the couch to the floor like 5 times before he would ever walk out the door. Lord down, Steve Bell. So, anyway, Steve would come over later and tell us, he's like, "Yeah, old Scott, he had some people after him."
Oh my God.
So yeah, they were my neighbors, and I loved them. I can't believe though, for me to be not a lifelong neighbor. I moved there when I was 4 or 5, but to be there from the time 4 or 5 to by the time I got in their class 16,
Yeah.
maybe 17,
Yeah.
and like she hates me at school.
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense.
Well, probably all those bricks or baseballs he threw through a window.
Like I could eat dinner at her house. Like I could go hang out with the nicest people, not at school. Yeah, I don't know. She didn't like me. She only liked wrestlers. Only.
Yeah.
Because the one they were referencing, he was a wrestler, and they were into wrestling.
Yeah.
She didn't like basketball, and she called all the wrestlers her boys.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I'm like, I'm the one who lives by you. Like we know each other.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then
I was just eating dinner at your house 3 days ago.
Yeah. Yeah, whatever. I don't even know how I got all carried away about all that. Listen, I know we were going to do news stories, and
Well, the earthquake kind of interrupted our.
we didn't. I didn't tell the news story on that. Yeah, but we got to get a different flow. I did find one. I am going to bring it up, but it's not going to be. It's funny now because it's not real.
Yeah.
So I saw a news story the other day, and it was like on a regular feed, not on like an ABC channel, but I just saw this. It was like a lady won the lottery and went in her boss's office and used the bathroom on his desk before she quit.
Yeah.
And I thought, if this happened, this is going to be because this new thing is like they find kind of like odd news or whatever. And I was like, this is going to be the greatest story ever.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't remember it, and I was just going to read the story for context, so I could kind of spit it off instead of reading it word for word. And then I look it up, and the first thing it pulls up is Snopes.
Yeah.
And the fact checker, and it's false.
It's fake.
That sucks.
Yeah. See, that's what's wrong with, it's only the first day of 2024, but that's what's wrong with 2024 already.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just fake stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. Fake book.
Yeah, fake book.
And what's funny is I just mouthed Facebook like I was offended directly at people.
Yeah.
I'm not. I just am saying in general, people post all these little happy thoughts and then they're really the most depressed people ever.
Yeah.
I just don't get it.
Yeah, I don't really get the point.
I honestly think that social media depresses people. Listen, bro. We got a podcast.
1000%.
We got put it on YouTube. We got Instagram. We have TikTok. We have all those things.
Yeah.
So I guess ultimately, why do you complain about it? I'm just as much a part of the problem. But the difference is, I'm not sitting here thinking we're depressed. And people are depressed, and I think it's because they have too much social media, and they just see shiny carrots in front of them all day long, and they can't catch it.
Yeah, and you're on social media for content creation purposes. They're not. They just like to put the life problems out there, have people feel bad for them, or the opposite of that. They do what you say, and post a picture that looks all nice and happy, and just to see the people heart it and comment, and then they obsess over how many people commented and what they said, and that's what they obsess over. Instead of fixing your life and obsessing over fixing your life, you're fascinated with getting clicks and likes and comments. But
you know what's crazy about that is that, on Facebook, I don't really have that many friends.
Yeah.
So if I were to post one of those stories and I get 37 hearts, I don't look at the hearts and be like, I got 37 hearts. I don't.
Well, they look at it as like a social status, like, oh, you know what I mean? They'll scroll like, oh, I posted.
Well, I can tell you how cool I'm not on Facebook.
Yeah, exactly.
I never get more than I never get more than 20 hearts or whatever.
Yeah, I'll start hurting yours. That's my bad.
Well, I'm just saying, like, I don't.
I'll up yours. That's my bad. We could have had this. We could have had this discussion off the pod, and you could have told me that you wanted me to like it.
I don't post a picture on Facebook and then go see how many people looked at it.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't do that.
No, but
when I made TikToks,
the people that we're talking about though, that's what they do.
Well, when I made TikToks, when I used to make, because I don't really. I went on a hot streak for about 6 months, and I would make a bunch of them. But when I would make TikToks, I would go look at those just because it's like scratch offs. It's like being in the lottery. Yeah. Like you make one, and then you just go look and be like, oh, did I?
Yeah. But yours is more. That's what I was. The difference is yours is more content creation. You're not doing it to draw any attention. Well, you're trying to get attention so then you can get like followers and stuff. But it's for your quote unquote brand of. It's totally different.
But there are lines I also don't want to cross. I'm sure there's plenty of things I could post to get way more views.
Oh yeah.
I just don't. If you just like normal people, if you just like normal people stuff, and a lot of people see it, that's cool.
Yeah.
But I just, I don't want to act like a depressed case and you got this.
Yeah.
You're okay. I don't know, man. Maybe I shouldn't be saying that. Maybe that's a rude thing to say.
I don't think it is.
Maybe that's some people's cry for help. Maybe. I don't know.
I know, but that's not the place to do it. Facebook can't save you.
Yeah. And then people say the same stuff. Like, just give me a call anytime.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm here for you.
Just give me a call anytime.
Yeah.
But I feel like you should call them already if the
people leaving the comment call me anytime. Yes, exactly.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Well, yeah, if you posted something and it was all dark and sad, I wouldn't just like go to the comments and say, "Hey, you can call me if you need me." I would just probably call you and be like, "Hey, I just saw this. Are you good?"
Yeah, but I also would never like do that.
Yeah,
like I had the worst day today.
Yeah,
it's a bad day.
Maybe you should. Just to see how much traction you get.
Yeah, but I'm really just talking about that, about like stuff like that. Because there are then people that will post like if loved ones, pass away. That's different.
That's totally different.
That's not what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
I'm just saying that to clarify in case somebody's listening. Like, well, I posted. No, that's a different deal. Well, some stuff, but I really just post stuff. I've said this before. Sometimes I feel like I'm more negative than I should be. And I realize I'm saying things to make people laugh. So ultimately I'm not trying to be negative, but it comes out that way.
Yeah.
Just because the things that I've in life, the things that make me laugh in life are things that I think are a little nerdy or over the top.
Yeah.
I'll give you an example. I was at Saltgrass the other day, and when I'm out of town, I always sit at the bars. I don't sit in bars. I sit at the bar at restaurants.
Yeah.
Because you can just walk right in and sit down. Like, you don't have to wait.
Yeah, I don't have to wait.
Yeah, you just sit down. And so it's me, and I'm not talking to anybody anyway. And so I walk in, I sit down, and I hear the guy beside me, and he looks stuffy. If that's the way to word it, he looks stuffy anyway. And so she's like, "Can I help you?" Yeah, because I was sitting down first, and then he sat down. So she's like, "Can I help you?" He's like, "Yes, I'll have your house cab." Like Cabernet.
Yeah.
Your house cab.
Yeah.
We're at Saltgrass.
Yeah.
Like, I got my hat backwards with a t-shirt on, I think.
Yeah.
Because I don't look at Saltgrass like we're at the world's finest dining.
Yeah.
And he's in here saying, "I'll have your house cab."
Yeah.
Like, are you being serious?
Yeah, he's probably serious.
And she said, "What?" And he's like, "House cob." And she said, "What?" twice. I look at him. I was like, "I think he wants the Cabernet." Because I can't. I mean, I know what the guy was trying to sound cool. And he sounded like a nerd. And she didn't. Twice she said she didn't know what he said. And I couldn't hear it anymore. Yeah. I didn't want to hear it anymore, so I filled in the gaps for everybody. He was happy. She was happy.
Yeah,
I was happy because I didn't have to hear him say it again.
He got his house cob.
Yeah. I ended up talking to the guy, and I truly don't talk to anybody. I even told the guy this.
But I can't let you keep lying to the people.
10 minutes.
I can't.
10 minutes into this conversation, I was like, I usually don't talk to people when I'm sitting here. I stare at my phone and look at fantasy football stuff.
You've got to be the most social person I've ever met in my entire life.
Yeah, but when I'm by myself, I
don't believe that at all.
I don't really talk.
I don't believe that.
So 10 minutes into it, what did he tell me? He sells microchips.
Like Elon Musk?
Yeah.
Microchips?
Yeah, because he works for some computer company that's like, Dell is there. So I don't know whatever he does.
Yeah.
He didn't say Dell, but yeah, he sells microchips.
Oh.
Which I don't know how much those cost. I've never tried to buy a microchip.
Yeah, I haven't either.
I would imagine. Do you think they cost a lot?
I would think so.
Just for a micro. There's thousands of microchips, I guess. Because what if he's the only supplier of microchips?
Yeah, maybe.
What is a microchip?
That's a good question.
I mean, I know what it looks like, but I'm saying, like,
what's the function of it?
Yeah, we're gonna sound like idiots, but
yeah, probably. I think it does something electronically.
Everything that's surrounding us right now is a microchip, but
inside of it, yeah.
But I guess we should never do these on podcasts. Like, do they program? Does each microchip have its own programming mechanism? Like, is it like a supercomputer and this tiny microchip?
I believe so.
That does this?
Yeah, I think so.
Right now people are like, "You guys are idiots. You don't know micro." I'm gonna have to look this up. Yeah. I'm actually gonna have to read about the various microchips, and then maybe one day I'll be a microchip salesman.
Yeah, maybe.
He seemed to have loved it.
Yeah,
that's what he said. He's ordering house cobs.
Yeah. Yeah, do you want to order house cobs? You got to get there. It's not on his level.
Oh, I'd had enough of it.
Yeah.
I couldn't hear it anymore. I don't sit there and with headphones in, so I got to hear it. So yeah. I had enough of it.
Maybe you should invest in some AirPods.
I have AirPods.
Oh, yeah, I'd be wearing those bad boys so I don't have to hear him.
The problem with AirPods is they don't stay in my ears. They fall out of my ears. Always. They always have fallen out of my ears. Like AirPods, I don't know. So my ear canals don't hold AirPods. Huh. And you can change the little tips on them.
Yeah.
Now, the original Apple AirPods didn't even have a tip. They were
just the plastic ones.
Yeah, just that nasty. Yeah. Those were terrible.
Yeah, those were uncomfortable.
They were terrible. And then they make the ones that they have the
the
little tips, and you can. Those never stayed in my ears. I hated those too. So, but I'm not bashing Apple because the greatest headphones I've ever put on is the Apple AirPod Pros, the ones that go over the ears.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Those are the greatest. When I click the noise canceling button,
yeah,
there's no questions. They're the best headphones made.
yeah.
Because I've had a bunch of other. I've had Bose headphones that was noise canceling, but when you're on a plane, you can still hear things. When I hit that button, I can't hear anything. I can't hear the jets. I can't hear or the engines. Can't hear at all. Just whatever's coming through. And there's several times I don't even I'm not even watching movies or listening to music. I just do it because you can't hear anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. So those are good. And I have Beats.
Yeah, I have Beats.
But I have the Beats that goes over the ears because I bought them for one day when I work out.
Oh,
again,
yeah.
Because the AirPod Pros are too heavy. So when you lean back, they fall off your head.
Yeah.
Because one time I tried to work out with those and it didn't work out. And so I bought those.
And that's what caused you to stop working out?
Yeah, I've had enough of it.
Yeah.
Well, carpal tunnel.
Oh, I forgot about the carpal tunnel.
Yeah, carpal tunnel got me.
Yeah.
That's why I quit going to Sepulpa Lanes down there.
Yeah.
I was big at Sepulpa
Yeah.
Lanes.
I thought I saw your picture on the wall. I just didn't know who you were at the time.
Yeah, I've got a 300 ring. I don't know if you guys know that.
Yeah.
So, well, I tell you what, now that we got the floods worked out and maybe the earthquake,
Yeah.
I mean, feels like we're rolling, doesn't it?
We might start a hot streak.
Yeah. We're back.
Oh, yeah.
So, all right. Well, you got anything?
Nope.
No. You have something? Will you say something about Subway before we get off here?
Nah, it's stupid.
All right.
No, it was just
not as stupid as paying $55 for 3 subs the other day.
Do you? I know you remember the commercials. They advertised that you could lose weight eating Subway.
Yeah.
Which is like the mind. There's no way Jared, who now we know is nasty, but he didn't wear those big old pants and then get down to a 32 by eating Subway sandwiches. That just didn't happen.
It happened because he didn't do anything in life, and then he would walk to Subway and would order. I don't remember if he ordered a 6-inch for the entire day or 6 for lunch and 6 for dinner, and that's all he ate. And he did that for like 2 years. That's how he lost weight. He didn't eat anything else. That's all he ate. So,
He wasn't eating $5 footlongs and losing all that weight.
No, well, I looked it up before.
Yeah.
No, he was walking there, and then he would walk home, and they would eat. He might have split a 6-inch. That's all he ate.
Yeah.
Only. So that was like his thing. Excuse me. So when you do that after probably consuming 8,000 calories a day, I'm assuming, just on junk food and not moving, that's how he started to lose weight. And now from that point, right before he became prison Jared,
Yeah.
I'm sure he didn't eat Subway at all.
No.
Would be my guess. Because, well, he didn't have to then.
Yeah. He was already paid.
He got rich.
Yeah.
But now he's a really rich guy in prison.
Yep.
Will he still have money when he gets out?
I hope he never gets out, but probably. I don't know how that works. Like if they take all your assets.
I think if you get in trouble for financial crimes, you don't have money. But if that's not what you got in trouble for, I don't think they touch your bank account.
Maybe not. I just know. Well, this is another controversial figure, but I know like Andrew Tate. He got locked up. He's out on house arrest, but he doesn't have any access to his houses, cars, or bank accounts.
Right now?
Like right now, and he didn't go in for a financial crime. But that's also another country, so I don't know if that's...
He's in another country?
And yeah, he's in like Romania or something.
Is that where he's from?
Not from there, where he moved to. So I don't know if they have like different laws, but he didn't get locked up for financials, and he has no access to his money or cars or houses.
Well, I don't know why the cars, but they might have done that to him because he could be an international flight risk, maybe.
Yes.
Because he has the means.
And well, yeah, I don't know. Like because I would think that Jared from Subway or from jail would also be considered that after he gets out if he gets put on like some kind of house arrest or probation or something?
I don't think so.
I don't know.
He's already done the time at that point. Andrew Tate hasn't really done the time, has he?
No. No, not like a full sentence, no.
Well, I don't know. Listen, we're going to study up.
Yeah.
This podcast is about to get way more educational.
Oh, yeah.
Way more educational.
We're about to start on a good heater, a hot streak.
Yeah, it'll be a hot streak. Happy New Year, Sarah.
Yeah. Enjoy your showers, Sarah.
Yeah. So, well, all right. I guess we'll get off here. I mean, the only thing left to say maybe before we get off is, I don't know, Pete Rose in the Hall of Fame. John's mom's hot, and I guess that's it.
I think that's it.
Yes.
John, fix your earlobes.
All right. Well, we'll see you guys next week. Love everybody.
Bye.